Okay, I'm back, and daytime is here now, and so you can see a little bit better. And the reason I wanted to wait till daytime is because we're actually under an overhang here, and that was making it exceptionally dark at nighttime, and that's why there's so many torches all over here. And if I swing over, you can see this is where I built that gigantic 45 block Christmas tree, because I thought that platform over there was just the perfect spot for it, because it was really spacious with nothing crowding it or anything. So that turned out good. Uh, but once Christmas time is over, I'm not sure if I'm going to remove it or undecorate it or what I'm gonna do with it. I might just leave it there just so that it adds a little extra brightness to the area, right? But uh, down this is a pretty picturesque spot, and I really do like it a lot. So this was one of the top candidates for my new base, and I think you might remember this is where I said that it looked like a spot where a meteor had hit a million years ago or something like that. Uh-oh. Let's get rid of this Skelly. Why is he not burning up? He must have found a shady spot there. Okay. Um, yeah, so yeah, this I like this bowl effect here. This would be a good spot for farming and whatnot. I don't think I want to build my home down there because uh, just being surrounded by the hills might not be so good. But I am very seriously considering putting my home in this mountain here. And if we get over here, oh, and by the way, I did while I was waiting for daytime to come, I checked out the sound settings, and it's actually the blocks sound adjustment that you have to lower in order to lower the sound of that nether portal. Or, yeah, nether portal. So it's hard to see it from here now that it's daytime, but especially since that overhang's covering a lot of it. So let's get over here. And yeah, you can see torches going up the side, and I kind of almost made a block stairway going up, and then across there, and then up and wrapping around this mountain tip here. It's really hard to see at such steep angles. So I do eventually end up way up on the top of that, and maybe in a future episode we'll actually traverse that so we can get the view up there. But I don't want to extend this episode too long. And that's the actual cave there that leads to the ocean on the other side. So that's a good spot there. And that might actually be where I set my home. Either that or over here. Let's get over here now. We've got this other cave over here too, and this one's even bigger. Let's take just a quick peek at it. I don't think I fully lit it or anything. I might have just partly lit it. No, I haven't lit it. So yeah, that's massive. I really like that. That's a nice big open. Like, what's really appealing about this is I can build in here and I don't have to clear out all the space. It's already cleared for me. I can just build inside of it. So that's very appealing. So that's one of the top candidates, I'll say. Okay. So we've seen this. This is a very beautiful spot. I really like it a lot. There's something very appealing to me about these really tall mountains, and that's why I like this amplified area here. But I do have some sort of squirrely plans, because this is all north of that temporary base that I'm at, and I am planning to extend the hub south of that base, uh, way down to like where the Blaze Farm is, because that'll take me, many thousands of blocks south of my original base. And I'm thinking when I do that, I'm going to turn the amplification off so that it's all normal world generation to the south. So here to the north is all amplified, and to the south is going to be all normal. Oh, there's a bad spot. I got to be careful I don't actually let Daisy hop up onto that, because she will shoot my heads up. Oh yeah, see this? I'm finding these chickens around here, and the funny thing is like along with because this is 1.7.4, Um, we now have baby zombies can spawn on chickens, but in addition to that, there's also baby zombie pigmen that are spawning on chickens as well. But once you get far enough away, they despawn, but the chickens are left behind because passive mobs don't despawn in the game, except squids. I think squids and bats. I think they despawn, but not the regular livestock. So they're left behind. So you know there was a baby zombie pigman there. There must have been, or there wouldn't be a chicken in here. Okay, so here, this one branches off, but we're going to take the straight way first here. So, oh, geez, see, I didn't get far enough into there. I'll have to extend that so I got more space, because if I don't want Daisy to go through, I got to keep her back from this portal. So there I took a hit in the head, so you can see what happens if you do pop your head back up in there. Okay, now this spot here, this is one of the lower ranking candidates, but I thought I'd have it here anyway because it is kind of neat. I like the overhang there, and here, this is good too. But this is the original spot, or close to the original spot, where I was finding those new dark oak trees. And I like them. They're very dark. They're good for making wood really fast. And you can see the world slowly loading. And like I say, this is part of the problem with the amplified world. So if I move myself out here, I won't show myself exploring so much because of how slowly it generates. But this is a nice spot with the overhang here. I've lit it up a little bit because right under here where all these torches are, it's right dark because of this overhang. But this is a nice spot too. It's just one of the lower ranking candidates, but I like having the river running through here. But at least from here, I'm able to get to this dark oak area. At first that seemed appealing, but now it's not quite as appealing as it seemed like it. But I thought, well, I'll keep it here just in case I want to come back here for some reason or another. But like I say, it's one of the lower ranking candidates, but I kept it anyway. So it's kind of nice. Like I say, I like the overhangs. I don't know if I'd want to build under them or on top of them if I was building, but I'll think about that more as time goes on. Okay, so we'll head back, and we have one more portal to show. So we'll hop back on Daisy here, and yeah, really laggy when you first walk in while it's trying to generate. And I do have plans to update my video card, and hopefully that'll help resolve that. And you can see, yeah, this portal is not that much further away, but in the Nether, things that are a short distance away can be quite far away in the overworld. So let's hop on through. And this spot here, yes, it looks like there isn't much going on here. We'll wait a second to see if the world will generate for us. Then we'll hop around and try and check it out. Actually, I think I needed to go... Is it up over this way? Yeah, let's go over this way, because I think over here is where I get a better view of what I'm looking for. I still laugh when I look at those. Those are so out of proportion, it's crazy. But you know, a lot of the people that make these texture packs are not that keen on the reality of the situation, and those flowers are gargantuan compared to the real life thing. So here is, it's not loading. Well, it's slowly loading. This I thought was fantastic. As this loads, you can see. I don't know. I should have brought ender pearls so I could get closer, I guess. Get closer easily, that is. So I thought this was exceptionally picturesque with the land bridge going across there, the big open caverns that it has. This is one of my top two candidates for where to relocate and put the new base. About the only downfall to this is that this is not near to the ocean. And I do want a spot that's near to the ocean, But with the Nether hub, I don't have to be near to the ocean, to be completely honest. So that might not actually be a factor in where I set up the new base. I might set up here and just use the Nether hub to get to the ocean, because I plan on making a pretty big mob grinder in the middle of the ocean. So there, jeez, yeah, I love it. I just love that. Here, yeah, just take all the extra stuff out of the way so you can really get a good look at this. I haven't lit any of this up, but I have done a little bit of ender pearling around and almost died in the process. I'm not that good at it. I very easily hit the side of a wall really high up and end up taking a long drop. But you know, thank goodness for feather falling, or I would have actually died. But it's becoming nighttime now, so I better get out of here before they come to get me. Well, I don't know. I'm getting a little braver about fighting the mobs since I have diamond armor. And I have considered switching the game to hard mode, but the only thing that makes me nervous is all these wooden doors. I don't want the zombies destroying all my wooden doors and coming into my home areas and whatnot like that, so I don't know, we'll wait and see. I'm playing on normal, and I like it that way. It's not too tough, but it is still challenging. For me, at least. Okay, so now we can head back. And yeah, you can see it is laggy. I don't know, maybe it's not as bad in the game video record, but for me playing, okay, now it's smoothing out. For me playing, I can see the lag right away because I'm used to absolutely smooth motion. And when I see it blurring or chunking on me, then I know, yeah, lag, serious lag. So I can actually get Daisy to run a little bit faster here, and it doesn't matter going through those glass blocks. There is one more thing I want to show you before we end this episode. Careful here, I don't have glass up top. You can see I'm getting really close to hitting my head there. I might actually raise that all up one more block, just so I don't have to deal with that. Okay, Daisy. Hey, wait. Hey, you're going the wrong way, you know. Hey. Jeez. You're a little bit obstinate, aren't you? I know when I was taking Daisy out for rides before, as soon as I'd hop off her, she'd just go bolting. And I think I eventually figured that she's trying to head for plains. If you're out in the desert, she tends to want to head towards plains. You know, if you're in a snow biome, she tends to head towards the plains. Okay, so let's take her back up. Here we go. You're going back to the stable where you can be with all your friends. Doink. Yeah, see, it's easy to get through there when it's the stairs. Alright, so it's daytime or nighttime, so I better head indoors. And that's good because what I'm going to show you is indoors anyway. And let's see, where did I put it now? Oh, back this way. Yeah, this is kind of, I don't know, I sometimes get a little confused. That's actually a test area. I was testing texture packs some more. I'm still having problems with the whole deal, but oh well, what are you going to do? So it's back this way. Yeah, that's where we had our snowmaking farm. Here's where we have our maps. And I should probably have a map at every one of those portals on the other side. Or maybe on both sides. Just so that I know where I'm going and whatnot. So yeah, this was the spot that looked like the meteor coming down. And yes, I really do like that spot a lot. And the one where we just came from, we can, I don't have a close-up map of it. I have this far away map. The one where we just came from is actually up in this corner of that map. So it's right up about there. Okay, one last thing to show you, and then we can end the episode. So here I made this. It's a stairway heading down here, and you might not be able to guess, but you'll know in a sec. Yes, you can see it now. This was a passageway I made that takes me to the end portal. And I don't know why I put the iron doors there. Maybe it's just because I had them. This goes on to caves on both sides. And this door will take me around to where the actual end stronghold is, which I have started clearing it, but I haven't finished. So I'll show it to you once it's cleared, because I'm going to show how much I've accumulated. But yeah, this turned out not too bad. I made it big just to so it doesn't feel claustrophobic or anything like that. But just a little bit here, and I've got a surprise to show you in a future episode that should be coming soon. But we're not going to show it now because the episode's starting to run long, and we want to get it finished. So there you go. This was a little tour of the Neohub and all the places it leads to, and I'll tell you for sure it's going to be expanded, because the great thing about these hubs down in the Nether is that you can travel incredible distances in a very short period of time, and I'm going to enjoy that a lot. So there you go. That's all of that. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for coming by. Everybody take care, and until next time, this is Neofizz, signing out.